boys, we are attempting to beat Aquatic Temple for the very first time. Also, we got some pretty insane drops, so you definitely don't want to miss it. But guys, we've actually like stepped up our set quite a bit. Yeah, we got a full purple set of insane armor, and we officially two-shot the monsters. So yeah, to be honest, this shouldn't be too hard to actually win, because keep in mind, last time, bro, we actually got destroyed. But yeah, something we can also do is actually go and play tier 3 of the boss raid, and we're gonna need to be able to do it so we can get the best rings possible. And bro, I did not already just die to the freaking orbs, bro. Yeah, this dungeon is not easy at all. This is truly when things start to get really difficult. No, bro, again to these orbs? Bro, how am I dying to a freaking ball? But yeah, in this episode, we're gonna be attempting to make it to Nightmare. Because yeah, bro, we need like the best loot possible. And bro, after that, it'll be Enchanted Forest. But yeah, I've actually decided to stick to using like the Volcanic Chambers spell. Because yeah, I was able to get like this new Spear Strike spell for Aquatic Temple Insane. But it's actually kind of worse than the one I already have. But guys, this is gonna be a very close match, bro. We have 6 minutes left and we're not even on the second boss. Dude, even while two-shotting them, this is gonna be so difficult. Yeah, bro, I really gotta lock in. We've never beaten this dungeon before, and this will be the very first time. And yeah, we're actually on like decent time, bro. Last episode, we did not make it to this guy, the Aquatic Temple Protector, and I do not know how to fight him. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so I know that attack right there actually one-shots you, so I gotta very much lock in. Why do you shake the camera that much? Dude, the camera shake nearly killed me. And he's doing like this weird attack right here. Oh, dodge master, and the second boss has been slain. We're on the stairway to the final boss. And what's kind of sad is that I already have like the best gear for this dungeon, so unfortunately, no matter what I get from this, it will not be better than what I already have. Yeah, bro, it would be so embarrassing if I lost with the literal best set that you can get from this difficulty. But bro, look at this view, dude. I'm like above the entire world, bro. Yeah, whoever designed the map for this dungeon did a very good job. Easily my favorite map in the game. But here we are on the final boss, and he does like this. Oh my gosh, I already died. No. Okay, let me at least make it to this like little area right here. Oh my gosh, this guy's hard. I died again. We only have 2 minutes left. I'm starting to learn his patterns though. But yeah, if you stand in like this little square here, he literally can't do anything to you. Yo, we're cooking. Okay, maybe we're not. Dude, he's like two-shot. Let this be our very first win, bro. And just like that, we finally killed the boss and won our very first game of Aquatic Temple. And I'm not even gonna say we got trashed, because there's nothing that we can get that isn't trash or something better than we already have. But yeah, while getting this set, I also got like a few rings from tier 3, but they are pretty trash, so we're definitely gonna need to go and like get better rings. So yeah, I guess we'll attempt boss raid. And boys, we are officially on tier 3. Can we do it? Probably not, if I'm being honest. Oh wow, we actually do quite a bit of damage. I'm hoping he's not that hard, bro, because I am glass cannon. Dude, I already died. No, bro, what? Yeah, I'm gonna be fully honest, I don't think I'm beating this until I get a better set. Look at my damage, dude. Nah, bro, this is just straight up embarrassing, bro, and I died again. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be like attempting this later in the video. There's no chance that we're gonna be able to win this. But guys, since they removed like the whole gambling event, they added a new thing called cosmetic auras, and to be honest, they're kind of like mid in my opinion, because yeah, bro, 1.8k Robux is insane for some skin. Is it worth it? I don't know, bro. I guess it's up to you guys. But yeah, with that update, they also added the ability to like hide auras, and I'd recommend you turn that on, because bro, they get in the way, dude. Those auras have some of like the biggest AoEs ever. You won't even be able to see like the monster attacks while those are on. But it's really nice being able to two-shot the monster, and it really took like a lot of trading to be able to get that gear. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that I quite literally need like the best set you can get just to be able to two-shot. Bro, oh my gosh, these freaking orbs, dude, they go in like any direction and you can't even do anything about it. Bro, they need to nerf like these white orbs right here. There's no predictability whatsoever. But yeah, we are surprisingly like getting quite a bit of XP. I already said that I would buy extra item on this account, but guys, I'm considering buying VIP too. And speaking of extra item, the Robux are pending, bro. But yeah, by next episode, we should have extra item, and that's gonna help us get a lot better gear. And oh my gosh, bro, I have to walk from here all the way there. Why is the spawn placement so trash in this dungeon? Yeah, insane is always my least favorite part about playing dungeons, as you can never really get anything that good. But with nightmare mode, bro, we're gonna be able to get like cosmetics, legendaries, collectible pieces. It's gonna be nice, bro. Yeah, I kind of wish that like insane gave you at least something a little bit better, bro, because even on this alt at level 160, I have nothing that I can get. Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of takes away the incentive of going back to insane mode after becoming a higher level player, which is why literally no one carries on insane, because there's no reason to do it, because you get quite literally nothing, bro. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I've had a blast playing through this dungeon. Dude, it is so fun, bro. Unlike volcanic chambers, not only are the monsters fun to fight, but also like everything else, the bosses, and just traversing it is very fun. I don't know. And with that, we won. And yeah, once again got trashed. Now boys, you might be wondering why I'm actually inside volcanic chambers, and that's actually because it's almost as fast as aquatic temple. Yeah, bro, I did the math, and it is quite literally like nearly as fast. And yeah, bro, since we're playing insane, we're quite literally gonna get nothing good. But yeah, I still do have to be kind of careful, because bro, these guys do a lot of damage to me. I'm not invincible in this dungeon. But yeah, a good tip that I have for you solo players is if you can't do like the next dungeon or the next difficulty, just stick with the old one, because you're gonna get the most XP that way. But yeah, we also got Greg, who shouldn't be that hard to kill. Yeah, let's see our damage. And yeah, bro, this is an easy 2-shot. And we got trash. Okay. But man, it feels nice to one-shot the monsters. I know this is the last dungeon, but bro, you know, I feel somewhat like a pro. And we should level up in this dungeon. Yup, just like that. And we also got trash. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just gonna switch between the two different dungeons, as you know, I get the same amount of XP. But yeah, it will be a long grind to get to nightmare mode, but it will be worth it. Because bro, like the aquatic temple cosmetic actually does look pretty drippy, and it's one that I kind of want. But yeah, once we do hit nightmare mode, we'll actually go and attempt tier 3 again with like nightmare gear. But to be honest, it might take like enchanted forest stuff to actually be able to beat it, bro, because that stuff literally destroyed my entire life the last time I did it. It was very brutal. But yeah, boys, one thing I don't really mention a lot in videos is that we do have like a Discord server. So, you know, if you guys want to talk to me for any reason, I don't know why you'd want to talk to me, then, you know, you can hit me up there. Yeah, we got Greg for the very first time in Aquatic Temple. I will say it's never a bad thing to get Greg. Greg is probably like one of the best updates this game could have ever had. And yeah, we get trash again. It makes a lot of sense. Oh my gosh, quit shaking the camera, bro. Dude, what the bro, every time he does an attack, he shakes the camera like this all the time, bro. Dude, it's like Ghastly Harbor, but way worse. Like, bro, how do I turn this off? How do I actually turn this stupid camera shake off? Okay, I changed my camera settings. Will it actually fix it? It does not fix it. Whoever said in the comments that you can fix the camera shake was lying, bro. There's literally no way to fix it. Well, that is what it is. Yeah, I don't know why they have like camera shake in the game. It's just very annoying, and it makes dodging a lot harder for absolutely no reason. And we're walking up the stairway to heaven. Yeah, bro, this map is just so cool, dude. This guy is not easy at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My biggest tip is just to like stand in this very specific area so you can't hit you. Bro, why does every game of Aquatic Temple have to be like under 1 minute clutch? And yeah, just to get trashed, bro. Yeah, bro, to be honest, I'm just gonna play volcanic chambers. Yeah, dude, this map just pales in comparison to the one in Aquatic Temple, but it's so much easier. Like, I can quite literally just one-shot the mob, which is why I think the XP is slightly better in this dungeon. And yeah, to be honest, I'm just gonna make like the next few games like a drop compilation. It's gonna be hard to make it a drop compilation when I get Greg like every match. But hey, bro, I'm not complaining, dude. Greg is just like free material. And yeah, it's nice to be able to one-cycle him, but that is trash. And let's see what we get. We got trash. And yeah, that's pretty garbage. And we got trash again. Bro, why do I keep getting garbage? Yeah, I guess I'll just go and play a boss raid. Yeah, to be honest, the main thing I want is a ring with passive heal. shield. Yo, I got 2 rings, but they are both literal mage stuff, bro. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we only have 1 attempt left, and we're gonna be doing that once we hit nightmare mode and potentially beating tier 3. But yeah, we're back in aquatic temple because my luck in volcanic chambers is actually garbage. But man, it's crazy that enchanted forest is the next dungeon. Bro, we are at kind of a crazy point in this series, and while we are quite a ways away from enchanted forest, you know, it's coming up, bro. But yeah, I think in like a few games we'll actually go and trade for like an aquatic temple legendary, because bro, we're gonna need that just as usual. And also we got Greg. I don't know how many times we've gotten him today, bro. Our luck has been actually crazy. But yeah, our boy should be dead any second now. Yep, just like that. And we also got this like tier 1 mage weapon. Yeah, the aquatic defender. But yeah, we are on pretty good time, bro. 6 minutes and we already defeated the second boss. Man, I'm getting better at this dungeon, bro. I'm starting to feel like less of a noob. Oh my gosh. Yo, chill, bro. This guy is very tough, bro. I'd say he's probably like the hardest boss we fought in this series. Yeah, hands down, bro. Oh my goodness. But man, we actually beat him with like pretty good time, bro. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Bro, I'm improving. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. It has been quite a grind. But yeah, we're now very close to level 163. And yeah, I've been cutting out a lot of gameplay because, yeah, it's kind of repetitive. But I think after this match, we'll go and trade for an aquatic temple legendary, which I believe would be the Sea King's Greatsword. And yeah, again, as I mentioned, we do have like quite a good offer for it. So I have full confidence that we'll be able to get one. And also we got Greg again. Bro, every single game I be getting Greg, dude. I am so lucky. I wish it was nightmare mode though, because he would actually have like some valuable stuff to give me. Dude, I either get him like every game or get him practically no games at all. Because yeah, like I just get insane gear, which is actual garbage. But yeah, really my biggest complaints with this dungeon is like the spawn placement and camera shake. Those 2 things are really my biggest issue. And I guess also like the low item drops and how long it actually takes to beat the dungeon. But yeah, to be honest, those are pretty minor. This is still like easily my favorite dungeon in the game. And yeah, to be honest, the only dungeon that even comes like close to as good as this one would be Yokai Peak, which is definitely my second favorite in the game. Yeah, man, I'm hoping the difficulty of dungeons don't get too much harder than this. Like, I think this is just like a perfect difficulty. Well, not really perfect. I think it's a bit hard. But yeah, bro, I don't know if I can handle it getting any harder. And also, we leveled up to level 163, just 2 more away from nightmare mode. I'm not gonna lie, the progression has actually started to feel like kind of fast. I'd say it's actually slightly faster than volcanic chamber. Yeah, bro, I'm not spending like 80 billion years to get a single level up. Yeah, if you just stand in like one very specific spot, you can pretty much like just cheese this entire boss. But with that, we beat him and got trashed. Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna go and trade for the legendary. And boys, as you can see, we're inside of a public server and we're gonna be trading for the Sea King's Trident or whatever it's called. And yeah, I'm just gonna cut to when I find a trade. And yo, I got a trade request. Maybe this is for what I need. And yeah, I think this is a legendary. But bro, I don't think that's great pot. It's 169. But yeah, bro, I'll just offer like these 2 Lava King's War Sites. And he said add in the chat. Bro, are you kidding me? Alright, bro, I'll just add like this desert legendary. Bro, this is such a low ball, dude. I actually got scammed. Yeah, bro, I'm the king of getting very, very poor trades and accepting them. But yeah, we got a Sea King's Trident. We might be able to use it in this video. But yeah, at the very least, we're gonna make it to nightmare mode. Because quite literally, I'm saving my daily reward. But man, let's continue the grind. But yeah, we're back in volcanic chambers. And maybe we'll get like a cosmetic or something. And we got Greg again. Man, I swear, like every game I be getting Greg. Dude, I'm about to get the Champion's Destiny like next episode, bro. And yeah, I've been surprisingly doing quite a bit of damage to him. Yeah, like quite literally I one cycle, which is very nice. Will we get a cosmetic? That is not a cosmetic. Okay. Bro, every single game I get Greg, dude. I'm getting Greg too much in this game, bro. Did they like buff the chances of getting him? Because I swear, never in my entire life have I been getting Greg this much. Hey, you know, I'm not complaining, bro. But the one thing I am complaining about are these drops, bro. Every single time it's trash. But yeah, I think after this game, I'm gonna check to see if I can craft the very first weapon. Because yeah, we've been like getting so many resources. Yeah, to be honest, I think we can do it. And yep, we got trash. But let's see if we can craft the first weapon. But boys, checking our progress for the first craftable weapon. Yeah, the only thing we need is 15 of this like purple material. I think that's amethyst, which we can actually get by exchanging. So yeah, let me trade in like all the gold that I really don't need. And just like that, we can now finally craft the very first weapon called the Champion's Oath. So let's go and do it. And yup, just like that, we now have the Champion's Oath, which looks, yeah, it looks pretty mid if I'm being honest. But man, that's the first step towards the Champion's Destiny, which we might be getting in this series. But bro, let's continue grinding and finally reach Nightmare mode. Man, bro, I'm excited to be leaving Insane mode. We'll finally be able to get like some decent stuff. And then it'll be Enchanted Forest, which to be honest is one of my favorite dungeons. It's definitely not my favorite, but yeah, I really like the attention to detail with that map. It's probably like the most detailed map in the game, and it just has such a good like art style to it. I don't know, it just looks very nice. But bro, this dungeon has become second nature at this point, dude. It's become so easy. I'm finally not a noob anymore. And yeah, I think for Nightmare mode, we won't have to get like as good of a set as we did for Insane. Yeah, a little guideline you can follow with like damage in this game. You can beat the dungeon if you 3-shot, but it's not easy. And yeah, anything past that, it becomes almost impossible to do it. So yeah, you should definitely revolve like your stats and different gear pieces around if you're able to 3-shot the mob. Because if you can't, bro, it becomes like pretty much impossible. But it's good that the progression has been slightly faster than Volcanic Chambers. Because bro, that dungeon was so slow, dude. But yeah, I'm even getting good at this guy, which I never expected to do. Yeah, this second boss right here is very, very tough. Okay, now he's dead. And yeah, I got trashed once again. It is what it is. To be honest, I think I'm gonna continue playing Volcanic Chambers. As you know, I can actually get like some decent gear. And yeah, the reason why you've only seen me get like drops from this dungeon is because, bro, I've been playing this dungeon for so long, bro. I'm sure you guys are probably already bored of it by now. So yeah, that's why I'll just make it like a drop compilation or something. I mean, that's pretty much what late game Noob to Godly become. And let's see what we get. Just another pile of trash, bro. Why is my luck so trash? And let's see what we get. We got trash again. Oh my gosh, bro. But yeah, we're about halfway to level 164, and that is just 2 levels away from Nightmare mode. And let's see what we get. We once again got trash, bro. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? And hopefully we get something good. Nope, I hoped wrong. We did not get anything good. Please cosmetic, please cosmetic. That is not a cosmetic. Bro, let me get something good, dude. Yo, we got Greg. Hey, bro, that's pretty nice. Because yeah, right now we're grinding for the second weapon. And yeah, every single Greg will count. But yeah, it actually has been like a little bit since we got Greg. I know it doesn't seem like a lot in the video. I've cut out like hours of gameplay so far. But yeah, we are like pretty close to level 164. All right, I think after this, I'm probably going to do some more aquatic temple. Wait, if I die, bro, no chance I just died. He was one shot, dude. Are you kidding me? Well, that is what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm gonna grind some more aquatic temple to get the last few level ups required for Nightmare mode. Man, I'm ready to leave Insane mode, dude. It's been so long. While the progression definitely has gone slower, I am still leveling up pretty fast. Definitely a lot faster than Volcanic Chamber, which is definitely a positive thing. But it's also crazy that we crafted the first weapon for the Champion's Destiny, which is, that's just crazy to me, bro. We've really come so far in this series. And yeah, I think we have like 2 more weapons before we get it. But yeah, those are gonna be a lot harder to craft. And yeah, I'm really hoping our Greg like luck is gonna be like good for Nightmare mode, because we're gonna need the best gear possible. Man, this dungeon is so much better than Volcanic though. It is crazy how much better this dungeon is. It actually surprisingly doesn't even feel that repetitive to play this. And yeah, I've become an actual pro at this dungeon, bro. It's too easy, bro. But we should level up this game. And this was a long grind, bro, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Hopefully I level up on this boss, bro. And also, this game was very close. But yeah, maybe we'll level up. No, don't level up and get trash as well. Man, that's disappointing. All right, well, it'll be like this group of monsters right here. And yup, just like that, we leveled up to level 164. Just 1 more away from Nightmare mode. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I see pretty much no point in playing Insane mode anymore, because quite literally, I get nearly the same amount of XP, but just way worse stuff. Like, there's quite literally nothing that I can get that will actually like be beneficial towards my progression. So yeah, I think for the rest of level 164, I'll just be playing volcanic chambers. And we got trash again. Yeah, bro, volcanic chambers is literally just the best way to progress through insane. But yeah, also something that's gonna happen once we hit level 165 is we're gonna use our last daily challenge to see if we can beat tier 3. Because yeah, we will have better gear. So you know, stick around to see if we can actually do it. But man, we're soon gonna be in nightmare mode, and then it'll be enchanted forest. And while it is a little bit annoying to be just constantly playing volcanic chambers, it's kind of satisfying to like one-shot the monsters. But yeah, once we hit nightmare, we'll never have to play volcanic again. This time for real. And that's trash, just as usual. Let's see this trash. Yup, just another load of hot garbage. And once again, trash. Man, this is brutal. And yeah, once again, trash. I'm just gonna grind more aquatic temple, bro. This is brutal. But boys, this should be our final game of aquatic temple. And yeah, I cut out quite a bit of gameplay, but we are just a sliver of XP away from nightmare mode. And this was a grind, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, this took hours upon hours, but the hard work is finally about to pay off. Man, I'm kind of wondering if we're gonna actually be able to do it. Obviously, I will have to trade for like a full set of armor, but even with that, I wonder how difficult it's gonna actually be. But the silver lining is that we are pretty good at this dungeon now, so we don't need as good of a set as we would have needed for insane mode. Yeah, skill is like a big part of this game. Obviously, gear is more important, but bro, skill can get you through dungeons with like a terrible set. Yeah, really the main components to winning dungeons is how much money you spend on like boosts and stuff, the gear that you have, and the skills that you also have. And we got Greg. Honestly, I might get the second craftable weapon like in a few episodes. It's been crazy how much we've gotten Greg. And yep, just like that, he's dead. And yeah, no longer will we get insane gear from Greg. But man, we should level up on either this boss or the next section of monsters, and it's been brutal, but in the end we finally reached our goal. But man, just like that, we finally reached level 165. Man, this took so long. But yeah, let me just leave this dungeon, bro. And you know, before getting into the dungeon, we obviously have to go and collect our daily reward. And man, hopefully I get something good. Oh, yo, that's not bad. Yo, I got a tier 1 warrior weapon. Hey bro, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut to when we get a full set of Nightmare Warrior armor. And as you can see, we have a full set of Nightmare Aquatic Temple armor. And it's pretty decent because the weapon is a tier 1. And yeah, we also got a new spell called Ice Barrage. And checking out its damage, we do 59.9 trillion damage. And yeah, before we attempt Aquatic Temple, we're gonna see if we can beat tier 3. Because yeah, we weren't able to do it at the start of the episode. And man, this time we'll win, bro. This time we could do it. He has 1.04 Q health, and we do quite a bit of damage. This is definitely winnable. Although we are glass cannon and we're already like half HP. No, bro, I'm already one shot, dude. Oh my gosh. I need to heal. I need to heal. Heal, bro. Heal. Okay, I got the heals. Bro, I have to be so careful on this boss. But so far we're chilling. But we gotta lock in, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm low again. And we got our first death. That is not good. And he went into his shield phase. Okay, we gotta go and grab this orb. I know we can do it, bro. Okay, we fed the orb to the generator. He's nearly half HP. This is what the grind has been about. He's on a stun phase, so we're able to get a lot of damage in. No. Bro, I can't die. I gotta feed this to the generator. I only have 1 life left, so it's not good. Things are not looking good right now. Bro, why does he go on shield every single time? Dude, what the frick is your problem, bro? All right, well, as promised, we're gonna be doing nightmare mode and seeing if we can complete it. Because yeah, we weren't able to complete tier 3. And looking at the map, you'll see that we are officially inside of nightmare mode. And we also, we nearly 2-shot the mobs. Realistically, I just need better armor, and then we'll be able to probably easily 2-shot them. But it's still winnable. It's just gonna be very difficult. Bro, damage is everything in this game. If you don't do enough damage, like, you'll just constantly be dying. Yeah, really, the longer you're stuck on a group of monsters, the more likely you are to die. Oh my gosh, bro, I died again. This is not good. We have to be able to win this. Okay, we defeated the first boss. There's still many more to come. Bro, you have to be an actual dodging master to be able to do this, and I don't know how I'm doing it. Look at these lines, bro. They were, look, like, it's so tight, the amount of space you have to dodge these guys. And especially when you're taking like 2 or 3 groups at the same time, it is brutal. Only the best of the best can do this dungeon. And I would not consider myself a part of that group, but somehow we're doing it. I'm really hoping we get Greg this game, because we will actually get nightmare gear. And maybe it'll be like a nice collectible or legendary. But yeah, I really love this spell, dude. This ice barrage spell is so good. It has so much range, and it just like auto targets all of the monsters. It just takes away the skill and the aiming required to using spells. But yeah, if I die here, the spawn placement is gonna be brutal, so I cannot die, bro. Also, this titan is just like stuck on the wall, dude. What the frick, bro? Get off this freaking wall or whatever. Guess that might be a good thing for me. We are not on that great of time, bro, and I keep dying. Oh my gosh, dude, that didn't even hit me, bro. This is gonna be very close if we manage to win this. I'm locked in, though. I'm locked in. Yeah, if I do very well on second boss and Sea King, this is possible. But with this camera shake, I don't know. Oh my gosh, the camera shake cannot be screwing me over right now. This is not the situation where I need you. Oh my, bro, the freaking camera shake moved my character towards his attack. Bro, this is the last thing I want to be dying to is camera shake. I swear, if you use shift lock and he does this stupid slam attack, the camera will completely turn you 180 degrees and move you directly into the attack. Like, look at this. Look at this. Bro, I was moving away from his attack and it moved. Frick the camera shake, bro. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to actually be fired, bro. Dude. Oh my gosh, I hate camera shake so much. I've hated it since the day that we like literally got into the dungeon that had camera shake. It like moves your character around 180 degrees towards the attack. It's like if someone had another mouse connected to your computer and was deliberately trying to kill you. It's so unfun. Bro, I can't even focus anymore. That made me so mad, dude. Bro, I can't even focus on this freaking game anymore. I mean, at this point, we're probably screwed, but I'm gonna attempt it. If we lose, I entirely blame this on camera shake. Yeah, 1 minute left on the final boss. That's gonna be super close. I think I'll probably get him to like 1/3, but I don't think I'm winning, let's be honest. Especially with this being the hardest boss in the entire dungeon. I doubt we're gonna win this. Yeah, maybe if I play a perfect game and with no deaths whatsoever. That goes down the drain. Huh, yeah, we died. Well, it is what it is. Boys, I got episode 24 on the screen for you guys, so definitely go check it out. And man, hopefully we can make it to Enchanted Forest in that video. But for now, I'll see you guys later.